Hello, St. Catherine. It's Father Tim here with your daily message of hope. Have you ever been to a party where you step out of the room to take a phone call or to go to the restroom and you come back and everybody's laughing and cutting up about something that just happened and your friends try to catch you up on what just happened, but it's just not the same because you weren't there and you didn't experience it? That's exactly what Thomas experiences in our gospel this weekend. As we celebrate Divine Mercy Sunday, we hear of the apostles being locked in the upper room out of fear for what happened to them because they were followers of Jesus. But in the midst of that fear and anxiety, the Lord Jesus, the risen Christ, appears to them and offers his peace and his forgiveness because the disciples had just abandoned him 3 days earlier on Holy Thursday. And after he appears to them, the disciples tell Thomas, who wasn't there, what just happened. Can you imagine how Thomas must have felt? We don't know why he left. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom. Maybe he had to go just take a break, get away from them because they were all driving him crazy because they were locked in this room. But for whatever reason, Thomas wasn't there. And he says, unless I see the holes in his hands, unless I touch the nail marks, unless I put my hand in the side of the Lord, I will not believe. 8 days later, the risen Lord appears to the apostles again, but this time Thomas is with them. And when Jesus appears to them, he says to Thomas, he says, put your finger here and see my hands, and bring your hand and put it into my side. Do not be unbelieving, but believe. So why did Jesus say this to him? Obviously, Thomas had just said, unless I do this, I won't believe. But Thomas just experienced the risen Christ. He's standing face to face with the Lord. Do you think he needed to touch the marks of the nail prints or put his hand in his side? No, because he just saw him face to face. So why does Jesus say this? I think Jesus says this to Thomas to reassure him that he heard him. Even though he missed out on that encounter the week before, even though he couldn't see the Lord knew him, the Lord knew what he said, and the Lord heard him. And Jesus isn't messing with Thomas. He's not taunting Thomas. He's letting him know, hey, listen, even though you can't see me, I'm with you. I hear you. Right now, we might be feeling all kinds of things as we go through week 5 of this stay-at-home order. But as we hear the gospel this weekend, we're reminded that even though we might not see the Lord, even though we might not have been present when the apostles saw the Lord, he wants us to know that he is with us and that he hears us. And that no matter what's going on, whether we just lost a loved one, whether we just lost our job, whether we have so many other concerns going on, this weekend the Lord wants us to hear, I'm with you, I hear you, and I love you. And I have my great love and mercy, and I want to share it with you. All you have to do is ask. While I have your attention, I also want to remind you that tomorrow on Divine Mercy Sunday, April 19th, we'll be having our second Eucharistic procession. This time we'll be going through the southern side of our parish boundaries from Metairie Road to Airline Highway between Causeway and Farnham Place. Hope you can join us. We'll start around 11 a.m. The route, the streets we'll be passing through are listed on our website, scschurch.com/procession. As we pass by your house, hope you can come outside and receive a special blessing from the Lord on this Divine Mercy Sunday. God bless you. Know that we love you, we're praying for you, and we miss you, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Hope you have a blessed weekend. God bless.